JDs and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Burton Burger Podcast, episode 242. We are your host, Burton Burger. We are your cousins, Burton Burger. Your cuz, your bees. I'm Burger. The other one is Burteroni and cheese.
Yep.
And we're just bringing you another podcast filled with elements of the family world. Got some stuff to talk about today. Some exciting stuff. We got to wrap up a couple of topics that we were supposed to talk last week during our 7-hour episode.
True.
And jump on the most recent train as well. We drafted our fantasy football teams. They are in the books. Our squads are here. And we'll make sure we drop our teams to you soon. How do you think you did, Bert? You liking the team? You hating your team?
I like it for what it is. It's
cool.
Definitely one of the funny gamble teams, but
sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
We'll drop our thoughts on both of our teams and talk about the draft experience and things like that. So before we do that, a couple things I wanted to talk about last week. Obviously, I was in Vegas a couple of weeks ago, and it just reminded me of one of my pet peeves, one of my 19,000 pet peeves. And I'm pretty sure we've talked about it on here, but I know we've talked about it before. Loud music is gay.
Loud music is gay.
Very gay. Now, I ain't talking about when you're home alone and you're just jamming to your tunes. You're driving down the road and jamming and things like that. I'm talking about on a date or with the boys or even your fucking grandma out to lunch. And for some reason, the music is so unfathomably fucking loud.
Yep.
I have never understood why that's a thing. I don't know. Now, if you're going to go to a club where 95% of the people are up there shaking their tail feathers and having a good old time, that makes sense.
Yep.
I don't go to a club to sit down and chat with the homies.
No.
But I truly don't understand the point in it. I really, really want to fucking figure out what's going on here. This is like those things that happen in movies and video games that you just kind of ignore. Like,
yeah.
Like in anime when their heads get the size of the Empire State Building when they're screaming at somebody. Or their eyes just randomly slant for some reason. Like they have normal eyes and then it turns into Brock's eyes from Pokemon. Like, that's just shit, like you said, that's just toe being toe. Like, you just don't even think about it. I would like to really understand why that's a thing.
If there's any benefit or any rationale behind it in any way.
What is so cool about music being so loud that it makes your hole itch, and you can't even hear what your date or friends are saying?
Yep.
What is the point in it? I don't understand that.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I can shed no insight onto this. It also pisses me the fuck off though, if that's in case you were wondering. I don't have a booming voice by any means, so it's particularly difficult for me to, scream basically. And it happens a lot. It's like there's there's a couple of restaurants that have live music near me when I'm in town at work or whatever, and it's outside. It's like, how the fuck is it this loud? Like, I can't talk to the boys. You can't do anything. You're outside too. It's like, I love live music. It's really cool. I love it when there's a little band in the corner just jamming away and stuff like that. But I don't understand why they crank it to 110 every time. It's like fucking like Jason Mraz music too, and it's like fucking soft music. Yeah. I remember when we went to like a fucking pumpkin patch one time and they had loud music and it was just some normal ass band and they were just fucking blaring it. And it was like it was in a fucking like cornfield. I'm like, I'm trying to do the whole Bert thing where I'm trying to find like a reason why this is happening rather than they're retarded. And I can't figure it out. Ain't one.
The only time it makes sense is, like I said, like at a club where people are dancing and shit like that for most of it. But it happened all the time in Vegas. Like, boy, that place looks really fucking cool. However,
I don't want to be fucking screaming to my date while talking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, there's no conversations. Do not look forward to having conversations in those kind of places.
Yeah, I went on a first date before, like many years ago when I was still in college. Like, I mean, this girl went to a place and it had live music. And they had like an orchestra almost. I'm pretty sure there were like fucking trumpets and trombones and shit playing. And it was fucking miserable. It was miserable.
Like,
it was miserable. It was like 4:00 in the evening and fucking like it was not like I don't understand why that's a fucking thing. Like I don't know. Oh my god.
It's
just like it's like with anime, like, so, like, do their heads just do that? Like, is that not some, like, superpower thing going on? No.
No, they
He's
can
just
all
mad.
do that. Oh, so, like, the main character's dad can do that, too, like the fucking beer gut fella.
Yeah.
It's like,
now,
it's just
like,
normal.
do they study it, like Superman? Like, the government goes under testing, like, kind of thing? Or... No, everyone does it. Okay.
It's just normal.
Can they do it to, like, I don't know, like, cure world hunger or something? No, dude, they're just mad. No, they're not just mad. Their head's ginormous. Like,
yeah.
What's that tear on their temple? Like, see how there's like a tear, like a teardrop on their temple? Like, what's that for? Oh, he's stressed.
Yeah.
Is he crying?
Thanks.
No, not crying. He's stressed.
That's all. Hall.
Like, oh, they're like distressed, like an Animal Crossing. I see. Okay.
Yeah. Might have
I
shit
see.
himself. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
That's he shit himself.
And yeah. So it's
Eyes
just like
wide open.
Yeah, fucking red underneath their, like, on their cheeks and shit. I'm like how people are just like, oh, that's normal, and I'm like, what do you mean that's normal? Like, why is that like? And,
I go to
so,
Starbucks,
like,
I don't see people doing that. What do you mean?
Yeah. So how you act with animes, you're like, oh yeah, that's normal. That's how people act with loud music in bars and stuff. Yeah, normal.
It's just like a thing that, it's just look forward to it when you go to the bar.
They don't even look
like,
forward to it. They don't even recognize it. It's like my grandpa with the fucking seatbelt thing dinging the entire time we're driving down the road.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely the way you're saying that. The feller that came to mind immediately was probably one of the people who said that. It's like, no, it's like just a thing that happens at the bar. Our one buddy who lives like near to the airport, so he can go visit his wife or fiance, whatever.
Yeah. That's who's been on my mind this entire time. That fucking. No, he's a type of guy that likes to take two other guys to bars while all of us are like married or engaged and just stand around each other in a triangle with loud fucking music playing with very expensive drinks in our hands.
Yeah.
And just talk very loud to each other. Where I'm like putting my ear up to his chin and he's screaming into it and I can barely hear it.
And he acts like it's normal.
Yeah. Like, I'm like rubbing
Let me
the
put
back
my
of my neck,
AirPods in. Call me. I can't understand you.
Yeah, seriously. Like, it's just insane. It's insane. And I know it's because we weren't big partiers in college and we're just not used to it like the inbreds are, but
yeah.
I don't understand why that's still a thing. Like I get if parties have it, like I said, and clubs have it, but when I want to, like when me and my lady are walking down the strip and we're looking for a place to grab some grub, I don't want to go to one of those places.
No. I would go to that place and expect that thing if that's what I wanted, but
exactly.
I'm going to Golden Corral. I don't want the fucking...
Yeah, I'm at Applebee's, okay? Fuck off.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know, like, music is definitely a part of the atmosphere. I just don't understand why it is so fucking loud. And it is bad loud.
It's like vibrating your head, like you have a headache.
Exactly. I'm a little autistic with loud noises anyways. I don't like them. I don't like loud stuff. So I wonder, like, is this me? But, like, am I just being a cunt? But then I'm like, I don't like just not, like, I can deal with the uncomfortableness.
That is horrible.
I hate not being able to hear what the fuck people are saying in front of me.
Because normally I fuck that up when I'm in a fucking quiet room. I'll fuck that shit up. It's like, sorry, Carlos, what'd you say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't hear you. Forget it.
Yeah,
never mind. Yeah.
Let's text.
Yeah, just text me. We're standing next to you. That's what we should do. Like when I'm with those guys, like standing in the triangle, just sit there and text each other the whole time.
Like this is gay.
Like our toes are touching in a triangle, just text each other back and forth with fucking $30 drinks in our hands.
Yep. I
only would like I don't know. Like, also, like, when I'm drunk, it doesn't bother me that much. And
Yeah.
if I'm, like, single and I'm hitting on the hose and, you know, you got to get all close to each other because the music's loud and stuff, and it's kind of nice, I guess, but I guess I'm not really talking about a party setting. I'm talking about going out to fucking Ma and Pa shop, and it's just live music. Just fucking crazy loud is where I guess I'm talking about it. Not the party scene, because I guess parties are always going to have loud music, but...
Yeah, the first place my mind went to, well, maybe the second or third place, but one of the places my mind went to is when we went to that bar. That was by far the worst, like, indoor, way too loud music experience ever. When that one honky sat with us, you know, the random guy, and then the fucking lady sat on my lap and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That place was gay. That was the loudest ever. It was like a concert. You know, you go to the concert and all the little kids have to wear earplugs, otherwise they're going to bleed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it felt like. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I had a miserable time that night for more reasons than one.
Gay.
That was when I went to take a phone call and I came back and our fucking table was gone. Like, they literally picked up the table and moved it. It wasn't there anymore. And you guys were all sitting around a bar, and I was standing just, or a booth, just all sitting, all laughing and having a good time. And I'm just standing there. I'm like, I'm going home.
Yeah, this isn't fun.
You guys can stay.
Uh-huh.
And I think that might have been the same night, I don't remember, where we ate dinner at that restaurant with the bar below it, like in the basement.
Yeah, I think so.
And I was all having a good time, and all of a sudden, like, you could feel the fucking floor vibrating. Like the table. And I just quieted right down. And they're like, Burger, you got real quiet. And I'm like, yeah, it sounds... Because I knew we were going down there. I'm like, sounds pretty loud down there, boys. My fucking glass of water on the table was like had waves in it.
Like, oh boy, here we go.
So we go down there. I wonder if that was the same time where he bought, like, my friend bought us all to go in there. Like, remember you had to pay to go in there. I think it was. Yeah, and we spent like 20 minutes in there and left. Remember that? He bought all of us to go in, and then 20 minutes later, he's like, "This is gay. Let's leave."
Yeah, dude, I remember when we were at that restaurant. All I could remember, I was so excited to go out with the boys. And we were at the restaurant, we got our appetizers, and I had the shits. Mm-hmm. Like it was miserable.
Shits.
Like the shits. Like I had the shits last night. Like where you have to hold back a little bit, otherwise you're like, I might get some air on this one.
Is it like the draft where you're like, I'm gonna force it?
Yeah, I was doing the opposite. I had to put a suppressor on that thing.
Yeah, putting your finger in it.
Yeah, I'm like, Jesus.
Like a plug.
What the hell? Yeah, that was bad. Oh my god, it was miserable. Though my belly hurt.
It was like vibrating out of your pores.
Yeah. I had to take a shower afterward.
Mm-hmm.
Not good. I was so excited about the boys.
I know, and it's just I don't understand. So I don't understand why that, like, it has to be so loud. I love live bands and I love music. I love having music on in the background. It's one of my favorite things. But I don't understand why people crank it to 900%. I don't understand why people take the cap off and then just keep going above the limit. Mm-hmm. It doesn't sound cool.
Where it's red. It's like on your earbuds where it's like, please don't, like, don't go past 7. Please don't go past 70%. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm gonna go into my settings and take the cap off. We're putting this at 125.
Yeah, seriously.
What the fuck?
Literally would fucking break your eardrums.
Yeah.
Speaking of breaking, I don't have a functioning vehicle anymore.
Oh, is it confirmed now? You get the obituary?
I don't know. That's tomorrow. I figure it out. But I'm just throwing our Patreon out there. And our GoFundMe.
Please.
Yeah. My lady goes to work at 7 in the morning, and I'm gonna have to take her there so I can use her car to go to work.
Oh fuck.
And I just might kill.
Yeah, I can't do it.
No, I'm getting fired.
This is the straw that broke the camel's
She's
back.
getting fired too. Yeah, no, I told you. I mean, I'm not going into details on the pod because it's still kind of a sour subject, but I went to pass this bastard that was hauling a camper. And while I was passing him, my car goes... and
really fighting for it.
Won't go higher than 50 without screaming. So I literally passed the guy and then pulled over right in front of him, so I felt like an asshole.
I still love that so much.
Eat my dick, pussy! And then I just pulled over in front of him, then he passed me. He's like, cool.
Uh-huh.
And then, yeah, finally car broke and wouldn't gas. And my favorite was couldn't brake.
Yeah, I know. And you were breaking it down for me, and you're like, yeah, and then I went and stepped on the brake, and nothing was there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck.
Now, don't that feel illegal?
Uh-huh.
Like, that shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, in no way. That should be like a separate mechanism that cannot fail.
Yeah, unless the brake is broken.
Uh-huh.
Right? But, like you said, it should be a separate mechanism.
Uh-huh.
And sure glad it didn't just fucking happen.
Yeah.
Now, I was going about 40 on the side of the road trying to fucking coast all the way to McDonald's, so I was very much going. I was crawling, basically, at that point.
Uh-huh.
Going 40 on a 70-mile-an-hour expressway ain't necessarily flying down the fucking road, so I was like, cool.
Neat.
And then, yeah, no more gas, no more brake.
He was dead in the water.
Yep. I almost had to, like, open my door and stick my foot out to slow it down.
Yeah, the Flintstones. You're like, all right.
Yeah, so
water.
Car's gone. Dropped her off at the mechanics. Today's fucking Labor Day, so whatever the hell that means.
I still don't know what it means.
I have no idea, but they're not open, so they're going to tell me the diagnosis tomorrow, and I'm assuming I'm just going to have to tell them the news. Just take it out back, dude.
Uh-huh. Crush it.
Short and easy.
Turn it to a
Put
square
a bullet in
form.
the back of their head. So,
oh, God.
Yeah, not...
Make
not
it quick, Doc.
Yeah, make sure you don't hurt her. No, fuck this car. Make sure you hurt him a lot, actually. I want him to feel every fucking inch of that lead going through his skull.
You left me stranded,
dickhead.
that bastard.
I'm not in a good location either, so...
Nope, sounded sketchy.
Yeah. Wasn't happy, so, yeah. Bert wasn't helpful either. He's like, Shika L. Like, cool.
I know. I had to like double back. I'm like, wait, fuck. I should offer to drive him home.
Yeah.
I had to come back in. I'm like, oh fuck. Wait.
I'm like, I sent a video of like me stranded with my hazards on.
Uh-huh.
And just like left me on red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget to give context. Like when I got naked that one time and people just thought I was just sending them a picture or a video of me dropping my drawers. I'm like, no, I'm at work. That's why it's silly.
Relax.
Like, I thought you were just in your bedroom and you sent me a video of you taking your pants off. Cool.
Great.
But yeah, sent Bert a video of me inside the road.
Yeah.
Cool?
I don't know what the fuck I would have done. I would have lost it.
Yeah, we were watching a movie yesterday, and me and the lady in the car broke down in the middle of the woods, and I'm like, she's like, I don't think you understand how much I'd be freaking out right now.
Oh, yeah.
Just car breaks down in the woods, no signal.
I immediately would have been on the phone trying to call my brother, then would have been like no signal, and I just would have accepted death.
Yeah.
The cops would find me praying on the side of the road.
Yeah, you're literally like,
fetal position,
you just have shitty signal, like you're not even like lost. Like you could see like a Walmart through the trees, and you're like, this is it.
Yeah.
No.
This is the end. Tool.
Yup. I started playing Detroit Becomes Human again.
Oh, yeah? That was one that you said you've played before and you enjoyed, right? That was that
It's the one that I continuously play 15% of the way through and take like an 8-year break in between. I don't know why that happens every time, but this time I'm really powering through. The amount of times I played through the first fucking level is so goddamn amazing. It is...
That's funny.
It blows my mind. I'm pretty sure, like, since fucking high school or something, I've tried to fucking beat this game, and I keep getting past the first level, and then I'm like, dope, that was cool. All right, I'm going to go fucking play with my cow or something. And then 8 years later, I'm like, shit.
Damn.
Like, the amount of times that kept happening was insane. This time, I'm a bit further along. The first level is you're playing as this robot trying to talk to this other robot not to throw a human child off a fucking bridge or something, or off a building.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's one of those decision-based games to where
that's right.
What you say really does impact the outcome. So if I go out to the fucking rooftop where this robot is, and he says, "Step back!" and I keep walking like, "Fuck you, give me the kid." He just shoots you and the kid in the head.
Yeah, it's like, oh, quick, that was... oh, fuck, that was quick.
Yeah.
Oh, quick, that was fuck.
Oh, quick, that was fast.
Yeah. Fucking A.
And, like, you can explore and find clues that actually unlock more dialogue options and things like that. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And you also can... like, get killed immediately, too, and I'm really not sure how that impacts the rest of the game.
What the fuck?
Like, is this just going to be like a 5-minute game, or what?
Yeah. Boy, I beat it already.
But, yeah, basically, you play as these androids / robots in the future.
Okay.
And androids are humans that are robots. Like, they're robots that look like humans.
Yeah.
And things like that. And you play as...
Then they become human, you see.
Yeah, they become deviants, they call it, where they actually gain consciousness and things like that.
Yeah.
And you play as these three that become deviants, and like you have some pretty harsh consequences to your actions on like some other decision-based games.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because humanity hates these fuckers. Like...
Yeah.
We're talking, like, not even 1950s America. We're talking, like, 1700s America here when there was a divide amongst human beings.
I see.
That's how much they... but it was a collection of humans, not like in the androids kind of thing.
Oh,
But they're robots. No one gives a shit. So you punch them in the fucking face. Robots don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Robots or androids are taking all the human jobs and all this shit. And I guess some robots just become sentient and fight back.
Oh, that's perfect.
Like that. Yeah, so...
It's not even scary.
But they're more scared than anything. Unlike the Terminator, where they're like, don't fucking touch me.
I see.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But one time I fucked up a mission, so I went to restart it. And it brought me back to the main menu. In the main menu, there's an android there. And they were like, we would like to do a survey with you. Do you have a minute?
Nope.
At the main menu of the game. Like, this is some fourth wall breaking shit.
That's wild. Okay.
Hey, Burger. I see you fucked up your choice. Before you play again, got time for a quick survey?
Yeah.
And I thought this was like Apple like asking me to rate an app or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking rate Plants vs. Zombies or something.
Yeah.
I'm like,
are you enjoying this app?
I suppose. This is an
was.
older game too, like from 2018. So I'm like, why are they asking me to do a survey right now? But then they started asking me questions like, do I think machine is a danger to humanity, and how much time do I spend on technology, and
it's none of your business.
Yeah, fuck. What's it to you?
Yeah, who's
One
asking?
of the question 4, I think it was, asked me if I believed in God.
Okay.
I was like, wow. So
Boy.
yeah, it wasn't just rating Plants vs. Zombies. This was a heavy hitter here.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get some fucking answers, I guess.
The very first question is, would you date a robot or an android that looks like a human? And more people said yes than no. Like an overwhelmingly amount of people said yes than no. Like it was like 60% said yes. Because it was yes, no, or don't know.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean 40% said no either, by the way.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was... I'm like, no, I'd probably fuck the shit out of a re-android.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
But dating one, no thanks.
That's a little bit different.
Nope, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm all set.
Yeah.
I remember, because there's a android named Kara in this game, and the lady was watching me play the game, and they were just, she was just doing more stereotypical stuff, like cleaning up the house and cooking dinner and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, babe, would you get an Android? And go back to playing the game. She's like, no. And then she was getting ready to say something else and I cut her off. And I'm like, I'd fuck the shit out of this one.
Okay.
And she said, and that's why I wouldn't do it, because of that.
Uh-huh.
She was getting ready to fucking say it.
Oh,
because I just tried to pipe the Android.
Like, no. Not
I just thought it was funny. Yeah. Just, it's just a robot. No different than a flashlight.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
This one can talk to me.
Yeah. I can just turn it off and
yeah.
flip the switch and do my business and turn her back on.
Lucky here.
But yeah, it's been pretty fun. I'm actually trying to beat it this time. The last thing I want to say though is today I went to IMDb and I looked up Detroit Becomes Human because I know I've seen these actors before. Yeah. And one of them was in that Cabin in the Woods movie that we saw. I remember telling you that, like, when we were watching that Cabin in the Woods movie.
Oh,
I'm like, that fucker guy plays in Detroit Becomes Human. This is one of those games that models the characters after the actors that plays them. Like, to the T, by the way. It's not, like, just their facial expressions. Like, it is, like, a one-for-one on these actors. And one of my favorite characters is a man named Hank. And Hank's an old-time sheriff in here. He's got the long, straggly white hair and beard and things like that. And he's an old-timer tough guy that you would see like in the 80s buddy cop movies.
Mm-hmm.
When I looked up Detroit Becomes Human on IMDb and clicked on it, all of like the cast didn't have like any pictures for some reason.
Okay.
Like, it'd be like top billed cast, and nobody would have pictures. I'm like, that's weird. And then I was looking at their names of like who played Connor and who played Kara and who played Hank. It was all like Japanese names. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't. Right. That's not. I didn't. I was like, fuck. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure like they modeled them after this.
I'm very confident.
But so then I searched it again, and then all of a sudden, like it would say, this guy plays Connor, and he looks like fucking Connor, and this is Kara, and things like that. So I might have like done like the Japanese dubbed version.
Oh fuck! Okay.
Of this game. Because it went
I don't know
to
how the
the
fuck you got there on accident.
Yeah, I don't know how either. But the funny thing was, is it said Hank was by this Japanese guy, and you know Hank kind of talks like Uncle Scott, like some really raspy fucking voice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't think a Japanese guy could get that good of an American accent. You want to know the actor that plays Hank?
Who's that?
It's the same guy that voices Mr. Krabs.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I couldn't fucking believe it.
That is fucking awesome.
He's telling me to get fucked and eat a dick pussy and shit like that, and he hates fucking robots and shit like that. Like, he's some drunk old cop that's ornery and shit in this game, and it's fucking Mr. Krabs.
Holy fuck.
I clicked on the actor, and his top performances didn't even have SpongeBob in there.
Really?
It was like Shawshank Redemption and like some Marvel movie and stuff. And then you keep scrolling and every fucking like acting title's some form of SpongeBob as Mr. Krabs after that.
Wow. What the fuck? Yep, I see the feller here.
Yep. It's funny. It's the guy that plays... So Mr. Krabs tells me to get bent all the time because he doesn't like robots.
Oh, hell
He fucking hates them. He hates them androids.
That's fucking wild.
He's like, for fuck's sake, I don't want to work with this plastic prick. He could fucking eat my ass.
Okay.
But he doesn't do like the Mr. Crab voice well with it, so.
Right. Damn, he's in
like a raspy
everything.
I know.
Holy fuck. He's in fucking
believe
Rainbow Six Siege, too.
Yeah, this fucker, man.
He's in a fucking bunch of movies, too.
Yup.
He's in Bad Boys.
I just found it funny, like, in his, what he's known for on IMDb, and it was like some minor character in a one-off Marvel movie. I'm like, Mr. Krabs himself might be bigger than the MCU.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck, he might be.
I know, and fucking Krusty Krabs make some bank, so.
Got a lot of revenue there.
Alright, well, anyways, those are my touch-ups. Let's jump into some fantasy football talk here.
Yes.
And then we'll wrap her up with some guessy game Bert will bring to us because we didn't do it last week.
Yeah.
A bit busy.
It's been waiting
But-
on the back burner. It's a little burnt now.
Yeah, but we'll get around to it. So we're recording this on Monday, and we did our draft on Saturday. So, Bert, you want to fill everyone in on your travels home and how Saturday went?
Yeah, I flew home for specifically the draft. So it's oh god, it's my favorite thing to just be able to talk shit. I'm sure you love it too, right? Being able to have all the guys that live like 3 hours away like, oh, I can't drive all the way up here. What is this?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Bert's coming from Brazil, so
Yeah.
get your ass up here.
I had to fly for 11 hours to get here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you'll make it work, but
Mm-hmm.
that was a lot of fun. Boy, yeah, this year we did a lot of different shit this year.
Yup.
Got a new venue, got a new pre-draft activities,
Mm-hmm.
everything. It was big. It was so funny,
Yep.
yeah. Like, what the fuck was our last year buy-in? Well, last year was also the same as it is this year, but
Yep.
2 years ago it was like $50.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like mad that it wasn't 100.
Yeah, it's like, fuck,
So, like,
okay,
fuck.
shit. My
If you guys want, I don't give a fuck.
my fault. Yeah,
Yeah.
my fault.
Yeah, no, we usually did it. The apartment complex that I lived in had a great little clubhouse that you could rent out. Sometimes they charged us, sometimes they didn't. Some goofy broad
That
fucking
was-
ran that thing, but
I hate that woman.
yeah, she was something.
Yeah.
We would rent out a clubhouse and have the draft in there, but I no longer live there anymore.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, so I might have been able to make it work, but I don't know.
Just going there anyway, yeah.
But then our buddy Boo, he works at a resort, I guess. You know, it's got skiing and snowboarding on it and a golf course and all sorts of places to stay and eat and everything like that. And if you work for a resort, especially this one in particularly, you get a lot of benefits, such as free this and free that, and also you get passes that you can give to friends and family
You're good
as you
buddies.
choose. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got, every year, all the employees, I believe, get a certain amount of golf passes that they can give out, a certain amount of ski passes they can give out, and things like that. So he was able to hook all of us up, all 10 of us in our fantasy football league, for free. We were able to all golf without spending $1.
Fucking dime. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it was over $100 a person to golf there.
Oh yeah, that would have been fucking that one would have stung.
Yeah. So he was able to do it for free. And then we went out to eat afterwards at a restaurant, and he was able to pay for most of it through gift cards that he got through his work. And then we were able to draft in a conference room that had like overviewed some of the resort and stuff. So all that was free for us. The only thing we had to pay for was like $10 a person after the gift cards were used up, because we were expensive boys. Our beer and steaks
naughty.
and burgers and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were bougie. So starting off with golf, we had 5 golf carts, 2 people apiece. Everyone leaves except me and Boo. I'm driving. Boo's driving the other one. And we're waiting for Bert, as always, literally
Yeah.
dead fucking last to get there. By a long shot, too.
It was bad. I was told 12:45, so I showed up, naturally at 12:50. 12:55. by
Yeah,
the
so
time
you
I got
showed up
lost.
late. Yeah, you showed up late, but it's golf, too. People like to show up early and get some swings in and warm up and everything, but...
Yeah, I wish I
Sure,
knew
Bert,
that.
get there 10 minutes. It doesn't matter if you knew that. You still would have been there 10 fucking minutes late.
Yeah, but then I would've been 10
Anyways-
minutes late to the other thing. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Anyways, it was whoever was going to get in your cart. That was going to be your partner for golf. And I'm like, Heavenly Father, please don't get me, Bert.
Oh man.
I spend my entire life with this fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
Every day, either recording or family shit. I want a break. And then I look up in the corner of my eye, and here comes the other guy walking down the parking lot. I'm like, thank you, Father.
Uh-huh.
And then he got in and we just fucking left. I'm like, nope.
Oh,
I just left Boo waiting for Bert. I'm like, fuck you guys. I gave you Boo's number. Did you call him?
No, I never did.
Nice. Cool. So you could have been there even.
Dude, when I pulled in, I was like a fucking psycho. I had no idea there was another, like, him and some other coworker was just sitting there, just like waiting for me. Mm-hmm. And I was pulling in and I was literally like shaking the fucking steering wheel like I was going to rip it out of the fucking car. I just like fake screaming in the car. I felt like a fucking psycho.
Fake screaming. Well, that's another thing too, is you were told to be there at 12:45. Yeah. And you had no idea how that fucking resort worked.
Yeah,
so
I've never been there.
You didn't even give yourself time to to figure out where to go.
Oh yeah, I totally parked in the wrong spot.
You showed up late, and you if I've never been to a place before, I would leave earlier to figure out how to get there, and then just chill in the parking lot.
Yeah, the other thing is I've made this mistake before too, is I like cutting things extremely short, which if I didn't do that, I would be better, obviously, but...
No, I do too.
The night before... The thing is, the night before, I looked it up and it said it was only a 30-minute drive, and then when I got in the car and punched in the GPS, it was a 42-minute drive. So I lost an extra 12 fucking minutes.
Okay, but you shouldn't be cutting things that close to where 12 minutes was going to make a difference.
Stepping out of my car at 12:45, like on the morning.
Yeah, and you were wrong. So you didn't even show up 12 minutes fucking late. It was fucking gay. So
it's not good.
I mean, it's just kind of rude to have 10 people wait for you too. But anyways, I digress. We were all there extremely early, and we're gonna hit the driving range and stuff. So that was cool. But we made you pay by literally playing golf with just you and Boo.
Yeah,
me and this other kid, I haven't really talked to him before, like one-on-one. It was always in group settings. And so it was pretty awkward at first until we got about 5 or 6 drinks in us, and then we were fine. But boy, howdy. So these golf carts, by the way, had GPSs in them.
Never seen that before, by the way.
They literally will tell you you can't go somewhere. So like if you're driving, the cart literally just shuts off and goes like half a mile an hour.
That's fucking gay.
It's like, nope. And, of course, Bert here is golfing with Boo, who works here. So he's peacocking the whole time. I'm guessing, how much driving of that golf cart did you do?
Oh, I never touched it.
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
Did you guys take turns or something?
No, we didn't take turns. I just figured it's just one of those things like, yeah, you're not touching this, buddy.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't. I never got close to it.
Yep.
Especially the way he is and the way I am, yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Thank you for picking up my point. 5 seconds too late. But, so there's 10 of us, 5 golf carts, and we had to split up into 2 groups of 4 because you can't do 10 or 10 people all at once. Especially at this place. They had fucking basically cops just fucking scrolling the courses the whole time, making sure you weren't going too slow. It was insane. It was a very bougie golf course. So it's me and my partner and then one other golf cart. And then the other 2 golf carts are ahead of us. And then Bert and Boo are just kind of floating back and forth between groups. But they spent 90% of it just together.
It was
with
very
no
odd.
groups. And they're both pretty quiet people, by the way. Yeah. So
I do okay when I'm with other people that I'm comfortable with. I'm not comfortable with that feller. But boy.
And he's a very, he doesn't care if 999 people in front of him order a drink, like a beer. Yeah. When he comes up to his turn, the 1,000th person, he'll be like, water.
Yeah.
So he's a very assertive, dominant person, and Bert is very, very,
I go with the flow.
A pussy. And lets people do whatever they want to him.
Exactly.
And I knew it really clicked for me when I saw Boo sink a putt, pick up the ball, and start running to the golf cart, uphill. And then I see Bert just start running with him.
Like, oh, fuck, okay.
And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Bert running. Especially uphill.
Boy, I had a lot of movement going, but I am not very quick. That dawned on me.
And it was, it was like in the first couple of holes, so Bert had no alcohol in him yet, and I'm like, boy, I can promise you right now, I was telling this to my partner, like, he's pretty much said he's basically doing everything he can not to fucking have a panic attack.
Yeah. It was odd. The whole time I was just like, fucking, like, making it to the next hole.
Yep. You just keep going. And then Bert got a few drinks in him, and it was all over at that point, so... He didn't give a shit then. He's just fucking mooning people walking by. And
oh, yeah.
Yep. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and this kid, we got fucking 4, 5, 6 beers in, and about hole 11, I was fucking feeling it. Yeah. So.
Burger. How do you even turn that into a joke? Nah, that's too cringe. That's too dad joke for you. Like, then Burger pulled out the 19th hole. Out of his pants. Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously. Seriously. I mean, it was bad. Pretty fucking. And it's nice because you can drink and drive on a golf course, I guess.
Oh boy, it's great. Yeah.
Yeah. As long as it's a golf cart. It's not like you can have your fucking Ford Ranger out there fucking tearing it up. But yeah, it was bad. So got very, very intoxicated.
Yeah, I felt fucked up that whole night.
And then, we went and had dinner afterwards, and then we had loosey-goosey golf play versus Tater's fucking literally down to the inch fucking gameplay in golf. Arguing back and forth because I was in with the group that was like, you're within 3 feet of the hole, good enough. Yeah. Tater's like, even if you make it in the hole, if you didn't fucking swish it, you got to pick it up and do it again type of attitude.
Yeah, we had a couple balls where me and Boo both absolutely shanked the fucking piss out of our drives. So we just drove about halfway down the field, and he's like, oh, fuck, there's our ball, and he takes one out of the fucking cubby and throws it in front of us. I'm like, God damn.
He kept telling Tater, too, 74.
Oh, we lie like...
What 74?
Yeah, you see me cross-eyed fucking pulling up, and Boo's fucking knuckles are dragging on the concrete, and we're like, yeah, we got 74.
But the thing is like,
what the fuck?
Boo, like, you say a lie, fully know well it's a lie for the most part. Boo, like, I think lies to himself.
Yeah, he was
so, like, he'll literally, like he'll force himself to forget the first shank, and then just go with the next one. Like, okay, so this is my first hit.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. No, he was trying to do the math in his head, and he's like, wait, no, really, this would have been my first shot. Like, he was doing exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, no, so...
Trying to convince himself, like, no.
Yeah, so he was saying he golfed, like, he had the golf of his life right there or something like that.
Basically,
Tater's like, no, you didn't. So... Yeah, it's just like, you got the bullshitters with Boo, you got the literal Lucy's with Tater, and then you got the fucking not give a fucks with my partner. Where you miss a putt and it keeps rolling, and I'm pretty sure that one was 6 feet away, and he just gives you your ball back, and you're like, we'll count it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So, we had very different dynamics there.
Yeah.
And then you got the showboaters, like that one guy that with his fucking... We got to give him a nickname at some point. That
I know.
Fucking thinks he just thought he was the king of golf, and he fucking golfed terribly. He kept showing me like this little tool he had, and I'm like, yep, I've seen it. It's pretty neat.
Yeah,
it's one of those like magnetic fucking things that puts your ball down and stuff. I'm like, that's neat. He's like, I thought you liked like gimmicky stuff. I do. I just don't keep showing it to people.
Yeah.
Look at my fidget spinner.
I've seen it.
Yeah. It's very cool. I like your toy. So, dinner went fine. Besides you homos really waiting for ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't fun. Yeah. I left. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm not waiting.
Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't really that good either. Like,
yeah,
fuck, this is
didn't
gay.
think it would be. I'm like, I am all set. I'm going back. So,
yeah.
That reminds me of like, remember when I was talking to you about Tater, like, with ice cream? He's like, how can you even eat that when it just fucking kills your stomach? And I'm like, 'cause it don't.
Yeah. That's the funny thing. It doesn't.
Yeah, like Tater will tell me like how bad ice cream hates his stomach and how much it makes him shit. And I'm like, it's amazing how you think everybody has that.
Has the same affliction.
It's like, do you think people with peanut allergies are like, how the fuck can you eat peanut butter when it just closes your throat like that? Because it don't.
Well, you see.
I'm normal.
Yeah. My body
Yeah.
doesn't hate me.
It wasn't even like, doesn't that hurt your stomach? It wasn't even like, oh, there might be a chance he doesn't have issues with it. It was, how can you eat that when it fucking just kills your stomach? Like, nope, this is happening. I don't know. It don't bother me even a tiny bit, actually.
What the fuck?
Yeah, my body's not trying to fucking kill itself, I guess.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
inconvenience.
Yeah. So, of course, here Tater is waiting 45 minutes for a chocolate malt.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that don't hurt stomachs or not, but
I don't know. He must have figured that one out.
I don't know. Maybe he found a cheat code. But
Yeah.
we went and drafted up in the conference room. That went very smoothly.
That was nice. Then my timer broke like 6 times. And I felt like a retard,
you're
but
doing something wrong, and we're done with that method. Whatever you're
I'd love
doing,
to find something
stop.
else
Like,
Yeah.
just do a dual screen, have her fucking football logo up there, and then a Google timer on the other side. You're like, it's not that fucking simple. And I'm like, Bert, I think it is. I don't know what you're doing right now, but you're making this way more complicated than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I saw you had like 300 frames, I'm like, okay, well.
Yeah. Google or a fucking presentation, a PowerPoint.
Yeah. Wow.
There's a PowerPoint that played a video on every slide, and I just, whenever I went to the next slide, it restarted the timer.
There's not like a custom stopwatch on Google or a custom timer.
Oh.
Cool.
Doubt it.
I'm glad your mind goes straight to the fucking most autistic way of doing something. And Bert's like, yeah, I know, like, I told you I had all this time to get this done. I didn't. I worked on this all night last night.
I worked on it in the morning. That's why I was fucking late.
Yep, that's what you said.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. So when I type in custom timer on Google, it says create a countdown clock. Select a custom or a countdown below, customize it, then use it. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Upload JPEG. Cool. All right. Well, thank you, Bert. That
Maybe
took
you
me
should have done it.
all of 1 second. Type of thing. Cool. All right. So, we drafted our teams and we cleaned up the room and got the hell out of there. Bert had to take me home because, like I said, fucking car's somewhere in the scrapyard right now.
It's been compressed into a fucking 1-inch cube.
Yeah, seriously. But yeah, Boo really hooked us up there, so thanks for that, Boo. We know you're like very fucking dedicated listener to the show.
Don't even
before we talk about our teams, I just want to reiterate how when we stopped at Taco Bell on the way home, and I literally showed you the proof, how Google said everything closed at 12, all the way up like from towns that are like 80 miles away. But then when I go to Google Maps, it shows, it closes at 4. Oh, cool.
You're good. Stop on in.
Yeah, come on in.
Actually just opened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck?
I still don't know what I ordered, but
No idea.
it was good, but fuck, I thought there was more, but
Yeah.
I think it was just the Lord saying, Burger, you don't need more.
Yeah. Nah, I got you this time.
Yeah, I will.
You'll
be
thank
done.
me in the
I
morning.
will be done.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, fuck Google lying. All right, teams.
Oh, baby.
What do you have to say about your team? We'll start with your shitty team.
Okay, I'll give a rundown. You want me to run through who I got?
Yeah, just say your starters and then your bench.
Okay. So for my quarterback, I got Dak Prescott. For running backs, I got Alvin Kamara, DeAndre Swift.
Why are you saying your team last year? Or the year before? Or
Shut up.
3 years ago?
I know. At some point, I've had almost everybody here on my team.
Yeah.
Fuck. Shut up. For wide receivers, Tyreek Hill and Chris Olave.
Yep, I know Olave's been on that squad before.
Yep. Tight end, I got David Njoku.
Yep, really fucking reached on him. Could have got the number 3 tight end, 4 tight end, or 5 tight end, but instead he reached for the 7th tight end off the board.
Yeah. Fuck those other guys. Fuck the
Bert's fingers sliding down like Kelsey, Laporta, Andrews, Kittle. Where's
Njoku? Yeah, I had a
now,
couple
who do you got
embarrassing
at flex there?
Nico Collins.
No, that's who's there now, but sure. I suppose.
Oh, George Pickens?
You can just go down to your defense. We'll talk about fucking flex in a minute.
Yeah. Jets defense and this ain't Jacoby Myers. This is Jason Myers, a kicker.
Mm-hmm. I felt kind of bad because you were like, oh, I could get the Saints defense. And I'm like, nah, get the Jets. And then I went and signed the Saints defense in free agency.
Yeah. I didn't want to triple that up, though.
No, and honestly, the Jets defense, I'm surprised didn't get drafted earlier. They're like the number 3 defense or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Projected, so.
Their projected score for the first week looks like butthole, but that's fine.
Yeah, we'll see. And then, who's your bench?
Bench, I got Keenan Allen, George Pickens, Xavier Worthy, which are all wide receivers. And then for my...
And the rest are stupid fucking handcuff running backs. Okay, so here's where Bert fucked up. For some reason, he kept a wide receiver that was the 3rd wide receiver on his team. Like, it was a shitty keeper.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever. I digress. He takes a wide receiver in the 1st round, which I think is the best receiver. Fantasy with Tyreek Hill. Great pick.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got Chris Olave in the 2nd round. Like, dope. Okay, he got his boys. He's got his receivers, too, by the way. He's got Tyreek, Olave, and Allen at flex. Then he goes and gets Kamara.
Yep.
Perfect. Great draft so far, by the way. You got a wide receiver, too, who's the number 1 wide receiver for his team. You got the best wide receiver in football right now, at least in fantasy football. And Keenan Allen, I mean, might be the 2nd or 3rd wide receiver on his team, but he's a great receiver. And who knows, he might kick off, and it's just flex. Just flex. No big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Bert got an RB1. Great. And then, like, the next 8 rounds, he took 8 more wide receivers for whatever fucking reason. It's like, what are you doing? Like, I remember he was getting mouthy with me, and I'm like, you can only start 3, and he didn't really say anything after that.
Yeah.
So, Bert's like, your voice was just in the back of my mind the whole time on take best available and who's not going to be there when you get back. And I'm like, yeah, Bert, you took that one a little fucking literally,
yeah.
Damn, I suppose.
Yeah.
Just George Pickens, Xavier Worthy. And then he would go up and he'd start looking at receivers. And again, I'm like, why are you even looking in that fucking direction?
I didn't like the running backs. I'm like, fuck this goofy shit. Hell no. Was not a fan. I just, every time I looked up there, I had no confidence in the fucking field. It looked like ass.
Yeah. He would say, like, who am I going to take? He's like, James Conner? And we're like, yup. He's like, yeah, true. Yeah, that's Bert. He gets stubborn, digs his heels into the ground, and then comes right back to him being a dumbass. I fucked that one up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want to give you a lot of shit for taking Dak Prescott again, but you got him at an insane value. So
it was very low.
Take it and run. Yeah.
Yeah, I got him at the end of the 8th round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm like, how do I not do it? Come on.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we'll see how the whole squad lines up. I honestly don't think it's too big of a problem outside the massive fucking hole.
Yeah, I got some trades that I got to make.
Yeah,
before it's a full team, but
yeah, and also even if Njoku turns out to be solid, you very much fucking reached way too early on that guy.
Fuck.
All right, well, for my squad, I'm not going to even look at it because I know it by heart. Well, I don't know my bench by heart, so I take it back. At quarterback, I got Anthony Richardson. At running back, I got Isaiah Pacheco, At RB2, I got James Cook. At wide receiver 1, I got Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's the guy that I took in the first round, a couple picks after Burt. Malik Neighbors is wide receiver 2. My keeper, Travis Kelce, is at tight end. Aaron Jones at flex. I got the Ravens defense and Evan McPherson as a kicker. Still can't believe he didn't get drafted. If I didn't choose him, he would have been undrafted. I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's odd.
Evan McPherson was a top 3 kicker for many years, being on the Bengals offense and stuff or that Bengals team that scores a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose, but whatever.
Sure.
Deontay Johnson is on the bench along with Jalen Reed. I got Trey Benson and Jonathan Brooks on the bench as well. Brock Bowers, my Raiders tight end, I snagged. I got Saints defense just on there just for this week. Jalen Polk, rookie wide receiver for the Patriots, and then Aaron Rodgers. I kind of didn't think about this until after. I should have attacked the quarterback market a little bit earlier as a backup just in case Anthony Richardson gets hurt again. Kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
So my team has a lot of upside. This team could put up an insane amount of points. They all have very high ceilings. But I think outside of Amon-Ra, nothing's really guaranteed with this squad. Anthony Richardson got hurt in 4 out of 5 games last year and ended up leaving in week 5 and got surgery on his throwing shoulder.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Pacheco is the leading running back for the Chiefs, who was amazing last year and was the main running back for the Chiefs. But McKinnon came and took those third down back rolls away from him, which took away a lot of passing or catching opportunities. But then they got rid of McKinnon. And Andy Reid was saying, we expect Pacheco to be, the every down back guy for us.
Yeah.
And so many people are saying Isaiah Pacheco has a chance to be a league winner this year. However, they went and signed Samaje Perine, who's a great receiving back. People say it's more for depth, but that does cut into Pacheco a little bit. And Chiefs are, not really known for their rushing ability. I just hope they throw to him a lot. So like I said, this could really cut into it, or you could be your league winner. James Cook, same thing. Stephon Diggs is gone, so his usage definitely goes up, right? They're definitely going to be relying on him more now that Diggs is gone, but then Josh Allen takes a lot of rushing opportunities away. Amon-Ra, no complaints, literally.
Yeah, none, really.
Nothing. Next, Malik Neighbors. I didn't plan on drafting him. I had no interest in drafting him. But once I got to the point where he was at, and I needed a wide receiver too, I was like, man, who else do the Giants got? You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if he got 10 plus targets a game. Where Daniel Jones is where's Neighbors? Where's Neighbors? Where's Neighbors? Like fucking Burt and Madden.
Yeah, find him. Where's he at?
So I had 2 players almost fall to me. I almost had Jonathan Taylor fall to me in the second round. Almost, which would have been insane. And then I almost had Marvin Harrison fall to me in the third round, but Tater snagged him. So I took James Cook instead. That would have been crazy. Travis Kelce, he's getting up there in age. Never really can complain with Kelce, though, honestly. They got a lot more wide receivers this year, so it takes a lot of pressure off of him. But they also have a lot more wide receivers off of him, so they could throw it to him a lot more. Yeah. Aaron Jones at flex, I like him there. He was great in Green Bay. So outside of Justin Jefferson, they don't have anybody there. And he's a great pass-catching back, but he's getting up there in age and also has some injury issues as well. So that's what I mean. You see what I mean? My entire team has a very high ceiling.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they'll hit that.
Right. It's just the potential's there.
Yeah, people are saying Anthony Richardson could be the QB1 by a long shot. Yeah. It's not even close.
Last year it looked so good.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. The dude is a running back at quarterback. They were saying he could score so many fantasy points that he could have a lot of turnovers and still put up 20 plus points.
Yeah.
So, but the injuries make me a little bit nervous with him. So, got Aaron Rodgers as my backup right now, who is a great quarterback, and I think he'll still be fine. He's got a great offense over there, but he's got 0 rushing upside, so I don't really know what's going to happen there. He's getting up there.
He's a little too old.
Deontay Johnson, he's a wide receiver 1, so we'll take him on the bench. Jalen Reed, a guy that I'm trying to get on our podcast, did some hot takes. I was telling you about this. And he says we're going to revisit these takes here in about October to see how I'm doing.
Yeah.
And he's hit on a lot of takes. So he said he thinks Jalen Reed's going to be the wide receiver 1 for Green Bay. Said, good enough for me.
Fuck it.
Took him. I went and took Jonathan Brooks, the rookie, first running back drafted in this year's draft in the NFL. And people are ratting raving about him, so I took Jonathan Brooks. And then this guy, this potential guest, he's like, I would rather have Trey Benson. I think he's going to outperform Jonathan Brooks. I was like, fuck, I took the wrong rookie.
Yeah.
Well, when it was my turn again, Trey Benson was still there. I'm like, shit, okay. I'll just take both of them.
I'll cover my own ass. Why not?
Yeah, so we got some people having me riding the bench for a while. And then Jalen Polk, I heard a lot of good things about him. He's a second-round wide receiver that the Patriots took this year, so he might take off. He might be literal dick and balls, so we'll see. And we got the divisions made as well. I think me and you were in the same division, as always. Yeah. We always end up in the same fucking division, so that means we'll be going against each other twice a fucking year.
Cool, great, cool.
Cool.
Cool, great, cool.
And I don't know, I would say our record's probably pretty 500. I know you've beaten me, and I've kicked your fucking ass, too.
Yeah.
The one person, like, I never have any luck against is always Tater. I think I've beaten Tater, like, once or twice. Every other year, even when I'm, like, doing well. Like, I'll go 8-0, first game against Tater, lose every time.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Motherfucker's just got something on his side.
Yeah, just for those ones. Just for those ones, yeah. Yeah, I remember I went against him last year when Raheem Mostert went off for 54 points or some shit like that. He's like, shit, my main guy's out. I'll put in Raheem. I suppose. Must be nice. Rich get richer, as he always says, puts up 54 points. He's like, wow.
Fuck.
I'm like, you know what's cool is all my guys went off, too, but you had a historic fucking guy in the 14th round take off for you, so that's nice. Rich get richer, as we say, lol. But yeah, no. So those are our teams. Let us know what you guys think of them. We'll keep you posted. The draft is here and gone. And now the season starts literally in like 2 or 3 days. It's insane.
Yeah. It's coming quick. Coming
quick. Fast. In the ass. All right. We got about 10 minutes left. It's your favorite time of the podcast. It's guessy game time, ladies and gentlemen. Bert, what do you got for us?
Yo. This one is going to be bananas. This one is going to be a lot of fun facts, but also a lot of like, okay, cool. Like, what the fuck is this shit? But here we go. I picked out a bunch of the most interesting ones here.
Good.
As per
You're learning.
I'm slowly learning from each episode.
You're learning.
Each episode.
Nice.
The only thing that I don't like about this list, I'm just going to get it out there. It's like, the metrics don't line up good. So it's like I could have just, you know how it's like there's 60 minutes in an hour?
Mm-hmm.
And 60 sounds crazy. You're like, holy fuck, 60 minutes? But then you're like, 1 hour. It's like, oh, it's 1 hour. Oh, cool. It's only a 1 instead of a 60. Mm-hmm. They kind of play that game here, if that kind of makes sense.
Sure.
So
I got it.
It's a little gay. You'll see it, but whatever. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. Right in the ass. Hard.
Yeah.
Fuck them. So here we go. This week's list for episode 242, Guessy Game, brought to you by Bud Light.
BnB and Watch Data.
Brought to you by
Bud Light.
Fucking Watch Data.
Bud Light.
Yeah.
Like that. That got me for some reason.
That'd be the most, maybe not the most likely one, but who knows?
Golly.
Fuck. All right. How many X to make you pass out? So, I don't really want to give an example because you're just going to hear them.
All right. It makes sense.
Yeah. For now, it does.
Mm-hmm.
How... This is actually very topical. You might know this one. You probably don't because this is a fucking insane thing. How many until you pass out? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's either from pain or from just your body's like, what the fuck? I think they're all slightly different, but we're just going to jump into it. Starting at number 10. How many steps can you take walking before you pass out?
Oh, boy. I'm going to say like 1 million.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the real value we got here, we got 75,000 steps. I'm assuming that's in one sitting, but I don't know. That seems kind of...
So, do a quick Google search for me here, Bert. How
Okay.
many steps typically are in a mile?
I think it's supposed to be like a pace is like a yard. So like 3 feet and per, like you call
All right,
it a
I'll
step.
Google it
And
then if you don't want to.
how many? Oh, this is walking too. So
2,000.
2,000 steps in 1 mile. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so divide 75,000 by 2,000. What do we get?
Oh, people have done this before. What the hell? We're
Yup,
designed to do this.
Yep.
We're like
Yep.
literally designed.
So
to
how many
walk.
miles is that? What is that,
I
like
did
30
not-
something miles?
Oh, fuck, I did it the wrong way.
34, 32 and a
Yeah,
half
36.
miles. Yeah.
36 miles. You can definitely walk 36 miles and not pass out. What?
That's why I said 1 million. Like,
yeah, something nice and insane.
yeah.
I heard
Because I'm
76. I'm like, yeah, true. I get about 5K in a day. I'm like, yeah, I'd probably die.
Well, and then I'm like, my really crazy days, like I'll get like 25,000 steps. I think like the most I've ever done was like 26,000 steps or something in one day.
Okay.
So I'm like, if I can do that, like just walking around like fucking Disney World or some shit like that, or I think it was when I worked at the movie theater.
Yeah.
I was like, then I'll just go really high and say
A mil.
a mil. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
why the fuck
75,000's wrong. I don't. I guess
That
I
does
just-
seem peculiarly low.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So if you walk 36 miles, you'll pass out.
Supposedly, yep.
I'm guessing that. I mean, maybe it's saying like, I don't know. This is literally the first one. So
Yeah, fuck it. You'll see more.
I'm guessing it means like straight, like no breaks,
Probably.
no
yeah.
water, no food. You just walk until you drop.
Yeah,
So
that's
maybe
probably what that
36 miles at that point kind of makes sense.
That could make sense, yeah.
But I guess I was thinking more extreme cases because I like watched videos of humans that have ran like 100 miles.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
literally
like-
walking across the plane.
Yeah, like
you know, the
coordinated
country.
things. Like, and they don't take breaks either. Like they run the whole time. Maybe they'll take a pee break or something, but
Yeah.
other than that, like it
Just
is
piss their
straight.
pants.
Yeah, it is straight 100 miles through. So I guess I was thinking of it in a more extreme case.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they're saying if the average human stood up and started walking, it would take them about 36 miles before they passed out. Okay. That
Yeah.
makes a little bit more sense.
Yep, I'll take that one.
I'll take that.
All right. So this one, the next one, for number 9, we got how many meters can you climb a mountain, or at what altitude will make you pass out?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
This is in meters. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm climbing a mountain. This is literally just shit fucking guessing. 12,500.
Oh, the real one is 8,000 meters.
Okay.
8K.
Yeah, that's
Not
literally
bad.
just pulling out of my ass.
Yeah, that's not bad. You know it's less than 75,000. That's the best guess you're going to get, so
Mm-hmm.
not bad. Yeah, no, high altitude is gay. I can 100% believe that.
Mm-hmm.
But
that also doesn't mean anything to me, though. Like,
yeah, exactly.
like makes sense. I don't know if that's a lot or a little. Like,
Yeah, 8,000 meters. I'm like, fuck if I know.
fuck, that could be huge. That could be tiny.
Yeah.
As soon as you're starting to fucking take mountains into consideration, it gets kind of
I guess it's 5 miles up.
okay. Like I said, I still don't
Yeah.
know what that means, but
Wow.
sounds cool.
Sounds neat.
That
I
one
like
was
it.
gay. I don't like
Sounds
that
gay.
one, Bert. Hopefully you do better. Okay, you're 1 for 2.
All right. How many puffs can you take off a vape before you pass
up.
out?
God, you're so gay. Fucking A.
They call it puffs too. Swigs. I don't even know what you call it.
Snorts.
Pulls, drags.
Drags. How many drags you get off that vape?
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know.
Gosh, I don't know. Like, so we're talking like just huffing, just straight.
I think one after the next.
Yeah. Maybe like 500.
Okay. The real value's coming in at 739 puffs.
Okay.
So the preciseness of this makes me think that this has happened. I don't know. You'd also think you'd get like a nicotine overdose or something, but
yeah, I don't know how
maybe
that works.
no nicotine. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
That feller.
Okay. I don't vape though, so I don't know if that's loud or little.
Yeah. Fuck, 7:39. Fuck, I did that last Tuesday.
Oh bullshit! Yeah, I get that every day.
Yeah, what the hell? All right. Number 7. How many pounds does it take when you? Well, how the fuck do you say this? If you were to get punched in the jaw, how many pounds would it take for you to pass out? This is kind of a crazy one. But...
I don't know. 900.
Fuck.
I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Okay. Throw a number out there. I'll call you dumb.
Yeah.
Pounds.
Fuck. I literally don't know. Like, is 1 pound of pressure a lot, or is 100 a lot? Like,
I would say your second guess may or may not be closer than the first.
900. Yeah, I guess.
Okay, 900 pounds. See, yeah, that is the weird thing, because I think it's technically like pounds per square inch or something. Who knows? Whatever.
Is it 900?
No, it's 186 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know that.
Yeah, that's
a
hard one.
Yeah. All right, back
That's
2 to 4, back to 50%.
Okay.
Again, I don't know why you saw that, and you're like, let's talk about it. Because everyone here knows fucking pounds per square inch and how that fucking works.
Yeah. A lot of pressure would take to dislocate your jaw.
Yeah, fuck.
No.
It's like, holy shit.
Well, technically, the vertebrae or the tendons in your jaw, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to start Googling. I'm like, well, how many is like a normal baseball swing? Okay, well,
shit, okay. So
yeah, I literally don't know what 186 pounds pressure.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. It's not even pressure; it just says pounds. So
cool, but don't.
Inaccurate.
Okay, yep, don't know what that means.
Fuck. I just thought it's a fun fact. You can say that at the bar next time. You can scream it at the bar when the music's too loud.
Yeah.
Speaking of singing too loud, number 6. If you were to sing one note, how many seconds would it take before you pass out?
That's better. Okay, once again, above 50%. I'm guessing this, it could be gay. I mean, like, well, what fucking note is it? And how high is it? And all this shit. I'll say 34 seconds.
Okay. The actual thing, I keep calling it value, and I feel like a homo when I say that. It takes the average, that's not even the average person. You can sing one note for 120 seconds before you pass out.
Okay.
120 seconds, so about 2 minutes. See, that's the thing where they could have said
sure.
And now 2 minutes would have been number 1.
Mm-hmm.
But instead it's number 6 because they timed it by 60. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. For number 5, how many chocolate bars can you eat before you pass out?
Nope, it's not gay.
Okay.
Well, let's see. I don't fucking know. Should I be gay like Bert and be like 4?
Yeah. Then I say the real number and you shit your pants.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Chocolate bars. Now, is it a bar or is it candy? I mean, I need to know this shit. Candy bar, chocolate bar.
Oh, fuck.
The most Bert's ever fucking pissed me off.
That was a good one.
Yeah. 37 again.
37.
If I said that last time, yeah.
Yep. Well, the real one's coming in at 86 bars of chocolate.
Okay.
Whew. That's a lot of chalky. Mm-hmm. Supposedly it's due to, there's like a chemical in it that like fucks you up. So, I don't know. Fun fact.
Is it the same chemical that our brain produces that we need to sleep out?
Probably. Yeah, that poison.
Fucking queer.
You know. Okay. Number 4. How many spicy chicken wings can you eat before you pass out?
Depends on the spicy. It depends on the weight of the individual. I mean, come on.
There's a lot of factors in this one.
Joey Chestnut did 200.
Holy shit.
Very casually when they did that all-you-can-eat wings.
Okay. Well, the last one was 86, so it's less than that. But
is that how this works?
yeah, it's always going to be less than the last one.
I did not know that. Well, how does...
Exactly. Yeah, it's boofed.
So we're comparing 12,500 meters or whatever it was to fucking 36 or 86 chocolate bars.
739 puffs, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever the number is, it's lower. It doesn't matter on the unit of measurement. Okay.
It don't matter at all.
I see. We're literally looking at this in a very literal way. I got it. Okay. Took me halfway through to figure that out. My bad. Wow. Well, I guess Chestnut is a machine.
Yeah.
I saw a video of him recently. He was doing an interview and his jaw's crooked. So
what?
I don't know what happened. I would be like, what? I would be like Joey Chestnut's mouth, and it wouldn't tell me. And then I'm really like, Joey Chestnut health issues, and it wouldn't tell me anything. And I'm like, what is wrong with Joey Chestnut's face? And it wouldn't tell me anything. So looks like he looks like those cartoon characters where their faces are behind their ear, their mouth is
yeah.
Like when they're trying to whisper a secret. And their mouth moves behind their fucking head.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 86, I'll guess 45.
Okay. Closer. We got 34 wings. 34 spicy
you do that for the
chicken
Blazing
wings
Challenge?
Yeah. For the poison challenge? Maybe. Well, this is to pass out, not to kill you. So.
Yeah, this is... It's not poison. It was hot wings, you fucking creep.
Oh, fuck. Oops.
The poison challenge. Oh, did you, are you spoiling something?
No. No.
Okay.
For number 3, how many hours of tickling does it take before you pass out?
Fucking 1. I don't fuck with that shit.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. 36, he said, This is going to be 24 hours of straight tickling.
This is 24 hours exactly.
Yep.
See, so that one could have been one day, and it would have been number 1 on our list.
I see. I see.
Yeah, but no, this is good. 24 hours of tickling. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'd be out after 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
I just give up.
Holy shit, mine would literally be 8 seconds.
Yeah, oh, true.
15 minutes. Wow.
I'm thinking of passing out. But...
So, Bert, yeah, me too. So, Bert, them tickle porn videos I know you watch where they literally, fucking BDSM, tie them down and just tickle them. Bert would last for 15 minutes.
I guess 15 minutes when in that state might feel a bit longer.
Seriously, you threw it out there so casually. 15 minutes of pegging.
Yeah, 17 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Says the exact number.
Minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What the fuck?
24 hours. Nice.
All right. For the second one, we have how many pints can you pee before you pass out?
How many seconds of peeing is 1 pint?
Yeah. Okay, there's 8 pints in a gallon. So we can break it down that way if you like. Holy shit! Yeah, peeing too much. How many pints?
I'm going to say 4 gallons. Wait, that would be more than 24, right? There's 8 pints in 1 gallon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be 32. So it's gonna be 2 gallons then, or less.
Okay, so 2 gallons would be 16-ish or so.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, this one is actually we got 22.8 pints. It's pretty
wow, it's
close.
barely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
about
a
3
lot.
gallons. Right
Yeah.
before you fill up the 3rd gallon, you're passing out.
You get right above the handle.
I believe it. I've done that where I've weighed myself after I weed, and I literally lose 5 fucking pounds.
Yeah.
It's insane. Oh, I just realized my microphone was sideways this whole time. Have fun with that one, Bert. Yeah, I know I sound fine now, but...
Fuck.
Oops. I was wondering why it wasn't really registering my voice. Uh-oh. All right, what's number 1?
Number 1. How many times can you play with your Johnson till completion? Until you pass out.
I know this exact number, by the way.
This is in a row also.
I know.
Yeah, not in a day.
It is 7 times.
Okay. Well, you must not... You must not have the same,
Darn, I was hoping I'd be right and just
So
blow
close.
everybody's fucking mind.
Yeah. No, supposedly it is 10 times. 10 times in a row. You're done
Damn.
for. It was funny. The guys had a different one than ladies. Ladies was like fucking 20-something. Fellers, it's like 10. It's like, darn.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, you're really draining your balls at that point.
Yeah. You look like the fucking grandma worm or whatever in SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you do. Not even your Johnson. Let's not even talk about what that would look like. Like you as a
body.
person.
Uh-huh.
I remember some chick in high school said, like, after the guy comes so many times, like, nothing comes out. It's just like water or something.
Yeah.
And I never really understood that because when Daddy does his due diligence and you know, money shots there, done. Like, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, I need to smoke.
I don't.
Fucking
I don't. Yeah, I don't understand. Oh, nice cold pillow. Actually.
Oh
Gotta
yeah,
cool
my
off.
man.
I just don't understand how people have these stories where they went like and did it like 19 times in one night or something like that. I'm like, one time. That's it. Grabbing my smoke and going to bed. It's smoke in my mouth.
Yeah.
I think like 1, maybe 2 times. It was like twice, and I don't know what happened.
You were out of commission you were in the hospital the next day.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've always said that to people. It's like, well, I just get the job done the first time, so
I'm satisfied.
yeah, we're both good.
All
4 of us are fine.
Exactly. I made some dumbass joke earlier. My brother's like, fuck, I don't make enough fucking money. He's like, oh, whatever, I make this much. I'm like, well, that's why you get 2 people, you know? Find somebody you love and you just take half their money. And he's like, fuck, 1. Why not 3 or 4? It's like, fuck,
exactly.
Whatever the
Just
fuck.
move to Utah.
I hear him. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, well, that's Middle Eastern. Okay,
10
wow.
wives.
Yeah, now we're back to Utah. Okay. Well, you just jump back and
damn.
forth a little bit between nationalities and religions, but that's fine.
We're different.
Normal conversation.
Ocean between us.
Yeah.
We're not too different.
Yeah, we all bleed the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go, everybody. That's how many of whatever you can have until you pass out. Good list, Bert. Thank you. You ended up making it up. There was a couple you just didn't need to include at all. Like, I don't know why you had all these other ones.
I remember having to go through it a couple times. I'm like, boy, that one was a little tight. That one's gay. Cut that one. This one.
Yeah. Well, if that's that's how you got to start. You're like, most of these are good, but some of them are gay, so we could have an even 10.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah, other than that, we are all caught up on stories and everything. So we should be back to normal scheduling program unless we get to talking about something. So, glad to be back on track. Bert goes home in a couple of days, and life will be normal again for all of us. So don't worry, stars are going to align soon for you, ladies and gents.
They shall.
They shall. But yeah, remember, we are Bert and Burger, just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world, and it's still just comedy at the end of the day, so please calm down.
Chill. Have some fun.
Chill the hell out, and we will see all of you beautiful, lovely people in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Goopsties.
Later. episode 242, brought to you by Bud Light.